EVA 391 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, EVA 391 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information India now current, QNH 1008. EVA 255 Heavy, request taxi. EVA 255 Heavy, taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via Quebec, Echo, Popper 10, November. Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via Quebec, Echo, Papa 10, November, EVA 255 Heavy. Starwalker 822 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Dynasty 731, contact Taipei Tower 118.7, good day.
Over to Tower 118.7, Dynasty 731, have a good morning.
各位贵宾，欢迎搭乘星宇航空。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Starlux Airlines.
在展开一段舒适愉快的旅程之前，请仔细观看以下安全影片，因为您的安全对我们而言非常重要。
Please pay attention to the following safety demonstration before starting your journey, because your safety is important to us.
根据法令，全程禁止使用发报类电子用品。有关行动电话及其他电子用品使用规范，请参阅机上杂志。
According to CAA regulations, all transmitting devices shall not be used at all times. For more information regarding mobile phones and electronic devices, please refer to the in-flight magazine.
滑行、起飞及降落时，请将手提行李妥善放在座位上方的行李箱内或前方座位底下。
Make sure all of your baggage is stored properly in an open compartment or under the seat in front of you during taxi, takeoff, and landing.
当您就座时，请随时将安全带系妥，扣把向外一拨，即可解开安全带。
Keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. To release it, simply bind your belt.
后方施压时，氧气面罩会由上方自动落下。
If cabin pressure changes suddenly, oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head.
拉下面罩或红色拉带，罩住口鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸，然后再协助他人。
Pull down the mask or red pull flag. Place it over your nose and mouth, tighten the straps, and breathe normally before assisting others.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示，航程中不可任意出动。
This aircraft has 8 exits clearly marked with instructions. The exits should not be touched during flight.
逃生时务必脱掉高跟鞋，不要携带行李，依照指示灯光及空服员的指引，由离您最近的紧急出口离开。
During evacuation, remove high-heeled shoes, leave carry-on baggage behind, and follow the illuminated signs and cabin crews instructions to your nearest exit.
Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via November.
A life vest is stowed under or
Taxi to
beside the
holding point
seat.
November 11,
使用
runway
时，
23
救生衣
right,
上的吹
via
管朝
November.
外，由头上靠下，将黑色腰带拉至前方，扣好，拉紧。
Put the life vest over your head with the tube facing outward. Wrap the black straps to the front, fasten, and tighten.
离开紧急出口时，用力拉下红色拉环，即可充气。
Hold the red tab to inflate while leaving the emergency exit.
若无法自动充气，请吹前方管子。
For manual inflation, blow into the tube.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast, EVA 712 Heavy.
本班机全面禁烟，包含禁用电子烟。依法规定，不得毁损化妆室内的烟雾侦测器。
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking and use of
Dynasty
electronic cigarettes,
5827 heavy.
tampering
Contact
with,
Taipei
storing
Tower
in the
118.7.
laboratory smoke detectors are prohibited
Over to
by
Tower
law.
118.7 Dynasty
现在请
5827
系妥
Heavy.
安全带，竖直椅背，收好餐桌及脚踏板。
Please fasten your seatbelt. Return your seat back, seat table, and footrest to their original positions.
有关机上安全事项，请参阅安全须知卡。
Please refer to the safety instruction card for the detailed information.
祝您旅
Eva
途愉
255
快
heavy. Contact
We wish
Taipei
you
Tower
a pleasant
118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 Eva 255 Heavy.
Eva 867 Heavy, request taxi.
Eva 867 heavy. Taxi to holding point November 11. Runway 23 right via Quebec. Echo. Hopper 10 November.
Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right via Quebec, Echo, Papa 10 November, Eva 867 Heavy.
Eva 712 Heavy, request taxi.
Eva 712 heavy. Taxi to holding point November 11. Runway 23 right via Sierra. Quebec 7. Echo. Hopper 10 November.
Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right via Sierra, Quebec 7 Echo, Papa 10 November, Eva 712 Heavy.
Cathay 488 heavy. Taxi to stand Bravo 5 via Sierra 3. Sierra. Quebec 5. Quebec. Bravo 5.
Taxi to stand Bravo 5 via Sierra 3 Sierra Quebec 5 Quebec Bravo 5 Cathay 488 Heavy.
各位贵宾，我们即将起飞，请确实系住您的安全带，谢谢。Hello everyone, we are ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Eva 801 Heavy, Gate Delta 7, request pushback and engine start.
Eva 801 heavy. Taipei ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast, Eva 801 Heavy.
Cathay 488 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position Cathay 488 Heavy.
Departure checks completed. Bypass and inserted.
Eva 801 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Eva 801 Heavy, taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via Popper, November.
Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via Papa, November, Eva 801 Heavy.
Eva 712 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 118.7, have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.7 Eva 712 Heavy.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Started wheel. Showman Air 879, taxi to stand Delta 3 via November 4, November, Popper 7, Popper, Delta 3.
Taxi to stand Delta 3 via November 4 November Papa 7 Papa Delta 3 Xiamen Air 879. Please set parking brakes. Eva 801 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 118.7, good day. Contact Tower 118.7 Eva 801 Heavy.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass and remove. Left is clear. Right is clear. 488 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Tpe 488 Heavy.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, request pushback.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Shanfeng 358 Heavy.
Gene 731, taxi to stand Bravo 1 via November 4, November, Popper 3, Whiskey 1, Quebec 1, Romeo, Quebec 4, Quebec, Bravo 1.
Taxi to stand Bravo 1 via November 4, November, Papa 3, Whiskey 1, Quebec 1, Romeo, Quebec 4, Quebec, Bravo 1, Gene 731.
Eva 6 Heavy, J Charlie 2 request pushback.
Eva 6 Heavy, Taipei ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Eva 6 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, wind check.
Wind 180 degrees, 14 knots.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right, via November.
Taxi to holding point November 11, runway 23 right via November, Shanfeng 358 Heavy.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Shuntang 358 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy. Request taxi to the active.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, taxi to holding point Sierra 10, runway 23 left, via Sierra 10.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 10, runway 23 left, via Sierra 10, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Contact Tower 129.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Starwalker 822 Heavy, holding short, runway 23 left.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Taipei Tower, wind 180 degrees, 14 knots, runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 left, cleared for takeoff, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
V1.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Taipei departure 128.5.
Contact Taipei departure 128.5, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Taipei departure, Starwalker 822 Heavy, good day, 1,900 feet.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified. Climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Taipei departure, Shantain 358 Heavy, 1,400 feet.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified. Climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Shantain 358 Heavy.
Viva 801 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Viva 801 Heavy.
Eastern 2009. Contact Taipei Tower 118.7. Good day.
Contact Tower 118.7 China Eastern 2009.
Taipei 530 Heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 129.3. Bye-bye.
Contact Tower 129.3 Taipei 530 Heavy.
Hello everyone, during today's launch, we will provide you with leverage meal service. Wi-Fi service and duty-free sales are also available. For details, please refer to the shopping magazines and the required entertainment system. In addition, this is an obsolete launch. When the use of electronic cigarettes are limited, please
Taipei departure EVA 6 Heavy 1600 feet.
for using electronic devices.
EVA 6 Heavy. Taipei departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140 EVA 6 Heavy.
Please do not use our event during the launch. If you need any assistance, please refer to contact the company.
Taipei departure Smart Cat 23110,300 feet. We have India on board.
Smart Cat 231 Taipei approach. T1 H100 expect the ILS runway 23 left with the auger transition.
QNH1008 expect the ILS runway 23 left with the auger transition. Smart Cat 231.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6. Good day.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6 Shanfeng 358 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised information Juliet now current. T1 H1007. JX822 clear direct auger, cross auger at or above 4,700 feet. Clear ILS runway 23 left.
Clear direct over crossover at or above 4,700 feet. Cleared ILS runway 23 left smart at 231.
Starwalker 822 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6. Starwalker 822 Heavy. Taipei Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Crossing flight level 163 for flight level 190.
Starwalker 822 Heavy. Taipei Control. Identified. Climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390. Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Taipei Control EVA 6 Heavy passing 12,700 feet for flight level 140. EVA 6 Heavy, Taipei Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290 EVA 6 Heavy. Cathay 466 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5 Cathay 466 Heavy.
EVA 801 Heavy, contact Nanchang Control 120.5.
Contact Nanchang Control 120.5, EVA 801 Heavy, good day.
Control, China Southern 8425, flight level 2906.
China Southern 8425, Taipei Control, radar contact. Taipei Control, Mandarin 1264, flight level 150. Mandarin 1264, Taipei Control, identified. Vietnam 351, contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Center on 133.1 Vietnam 351.
Shanghai Air 801 QNH1009, expect the Wormi runway 28 with the Bison transition.
QNH1009, expect the Bodmin runway 28 with the Bison transition, Shanghai Air 801.
Shanfeng 358 Heavy, contact Nanchang Control 120.5, good day.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5, Shanfeng 358 Heavy, have a good day.
Lima 113 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Eagle 113 Heavy.
China Southern 3023, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, China Southern 3023.
Taipei Control, EVA 201 Heavy, good day, leaving flight level 142 for flight level 170, direct Charlie.
EVA 201 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, EVA 201 Heavy.
Shanghai Air 801, clear direct Bison, cross Bison at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared Rodney runway 28.
Cleared direct Bissam, cross Bissam at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared Bodmin runway 28, Shanghai Air 801.
Taipei Control Shenzhen Air 661 flight level 282.
Shenzhen Air 661, Taipei Control, identified. Shanghai Air 801, contact Southtown Tower 126.3. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 126.3, Shanghai Air 801.
Glory 8721, contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Center on 133.1 Glory 8721.
Hong Kong Shuttle 817, contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Contact Taipei Control 133.1 Hong Kong Shuttle 817 bye-bye.
Lima 201 Heavy, contact Nongchang Control 120.5.
Center on 120.5, even 201 Heavy.
Mentari 394, contact Taipei Approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei Approach 128.5 Mentari 394.
Mandarin 1264, Hold 1 Foxtrot, runway 28. Report ready for descent.
Hold on 1 Foxtrot, runway 28, ready for descent, Mandarin 1264.
Mandarin 1264, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Mandarin 1264.
Mandarin 1264, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Mandarin 1264.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er. Starwalker 822 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Through flight level 362 for flight level 390.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact.
Kobe Control, Hong Kong Shuttle 821, flight level 380.
Hong Kong Shuttle 821, Kobe Control, radar contact. Star Walker 822 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Have a good day. Kobe Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Good day. Through flight level 380 for flight level 390.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Ocean 608, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175, J Ocean 608.
2084 Heavy. Contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Kobe Control EVA 6 Heavy, flight level 290.
EVA 6 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Starwalker 822 Heavy. Contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Through flight level 380 for flight level 390.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. Airbus on 93, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3 there, Airbus 93, good day.
Kobe Control, Koina 185 Heavy, good day, flight level 380.
Korean Air 185 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Skymark 382, Kobe Control, expect Simas North, runway 34.
Expect Simas North, runway 34, Skymark 382.
Kobe Control, Philippines 412, flight level 350.
Philippine 412, Kobe Control, radar contact. All Nippon 304 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, bye-bye.
Center on 132.6, all Nippon 304 Heavy, good day.
Skymark 382, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Skymark 382.
All Nippon 1883, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175, all Nippon 1883.
Korean Air 185 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Korean Air 185 Heavy.
Kobe Control, JX821, flight level 340. JX821, Kobe Control, radar contact. Dynasty 111 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Center on 119.3, Dynasty 111 Heavy, have a good day.
Kobe Control Smart Cat 241, flight level 340.
Smart Cat 241, Kobe Control, radar contact. Alpha Wing 1169, Kobe Control, expect Ahea North, runway 18 right.
Expect Ahea North, runway 18 right, Alpha Wing 1169.
Kobe Control, Cool Red 188, good day, flight level 330. Cool Red 188, Kobe Control, identified. Japan Air 29 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Japan Air 29 Heavy.
Air Beach 210, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, good day.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Air Beach 210, good day.
J Ocean 4, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, J Ocean 4.
Kobe Control, Dynasty 199, flight level 380.
Dynasty 199, Kobe Control, radar contact. All Nippon 8441 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, All Nippon 8441 Heavy, good day.
Commuter 795, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 01 with the shoulder transition.
Expect the RNAV Zulu runway 01 with the shoulder transition, commuter 795.
Alpha Wing 1867, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175, Alpha Wing 1867.
SmartCat 241, contact Kobe Control 119.3, have a good day.
Center on 119.3, SmartCat 241, good day.
Alpha Wing 1169, Ihea North, runway 18 right. Report ready for descent.
Ihea North runway 18 right, ready for descent, Alpha Wing 1169.
Alpha Wing 1169, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Alpha Wing 1169.
Jet 571, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Center on 119.3, Thai Jet 571. Kobe Control, Eva 6 Heavy, good day, flight level 290.
Eva 6 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Mark 163, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Center on 119.3, Skymark 163.
Kobe Control, China Southern 8425, flight level 299.
China Southern 8425, Kobe Control, radar contact. Star Walker 822 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Good day. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Passing flight level 380 for flight level 390 direct invum.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Starwalker 847 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3, good day.
Data on 132.3, Starwalker 847 Heavy, good day.
Airpeach 232, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, Airpeach 232, good day.
Commuter 724, Simas North, runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Simas North, runway 34, ready for descent, commuter 724.
Commuter 724, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 4,000 feet, commuter 724.
Commuter 724, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, commuter 724.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2084 Heavy, flight level 390.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. All Nippon 304 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, good day.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5, All Nippon 304 Heavy.
China Southern 3700, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, have a good day.
Center on 132.5, China Southern 3700, have a good day.
EVA 109, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, EVA 109.
All Nippon 762 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, all Nippon 762 Heavy.
Shenzhen Air 655, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Shenzhen Air 655.
New Sky 126, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, New Sky 126, have a good day.
Ocean 4, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, J Ocean 4, have a good day. Fukuoka Control, Tpe-281, flight level 340.
Tpe-281, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Airpeach 210, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Airpeach 210, bye-bye.
Fukuoka Control, Philippine 412, flight level 350.
Philippine 412, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Commuter 762, Fukuoka Control, expect Kinko, runway 34.
Expecting call runway 34, commuter 762.
Fukuoka Control, Air Japan 834 Heavy, flight level 350.
Air Japan 834 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact.
Fukuoka Control, China Southern 8425, Good day, flight level 300.
China Southern 8425, Fukuoka control, identified. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, contact Fukuoka control 132.5, have a good day.
Center on 132.5 Japan Air 2084 Heavy, have a good day.
Dynasty 113, contact Kobe control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, Dynasty 113.
Tpe 281, contact Kobe control 132.3, bye-bye.
Contact Kobe control 132.3, Tpe 281, have a good day.
Fukuoka control, cool red 188, flight level 330.
Cool Red 188, Fukuoka control, identified.
Fukuoka control, Shenzhen Air 661, flight level 282.
Shenzhen Air 661, Fukuoka control, radar contact. Commuter 762, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, commuter 762.
Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2464. Good day, flight level 310.
Japan Air 2464, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, United 838, flight level 350.
United 838, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. EVA 189 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, EVA 189 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Starwalker 822 Heavy. Bye-bye. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Good day. Climbing flight level 380 for flight level 390.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Starwalker 822 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, expect Nixop Bravo, runway 06 right.
Expect Nixop Bravo, runway 06 right, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Alpha Wing 7, cross FM 755 at or above 5,000 feet, then descend to 2,000 feet.
Cross FM 755 at or above 5,000 feet, then descend to 2,000 feet, Alpha Wing 7.
Alpha Wing 7, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6 Alpha Wing 7, have a good day.
Japan Air 628 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 124.905, good day.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905 Japan Air 628 Heavy.
Tpe Jet 567, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1 Tpe Jet 567, bye-bye.
Fukuoka Control Philippine 412, flight level 350.
Philippine 412, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, approaching our top of descent. Ready for lower.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, mix up Bravo, runway 06 right, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1002.
Mix up Bravo, runway 06 right, descend to 10,000 feet, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Japan Air 610, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905 Japan Air 610.
Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Good day, descending via Nixop Bravo, flight level 380.
Evo 109, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, Evo 109, have a good day.
Starwalker 300, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Contact Tokyo Control 124.905, Starwalker 300.
New Sky 13, radar vectors are in Heavy Zulu runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors on Zulu runway 25, ready for descent, New Sky 13.
New Sky 13, landing runway 25.
Landing runway 25, New Sky 13.
Kansai approach, Starwalker 822 Heavy, descending via Nixop Bravo, flight level 384 with the numbers.
Starwalker 822 Heavy Kansai approach. Good day, QNH 1002, expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition.
QNH 1002, expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition. Starwalker 822 Heavy.
贵宾请注意，飞机即将开始下降，请您回到座位，确实扣好安全带。同时，请协助收起您的餐桌，调整座椅靠背并开启窗帘。我们也即将停止供应机上免税品销售服务。 谢谢您的配合。Ladies and gentlemen, we are now starting our descent. Please return to your seat and ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened. At this time, please stow your tray table, return your seat back to the upright position, and open your window shades. In-flight duty-free sales will also be concluding shortly.
Kansai approach JX 233. Good day 9,900 feet with the numbers.
JX 233 Kansai approach, QNH1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition.
QNH1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition, JX 233.
Dynasty 156 Heavy, contact Kansai Tower 118.05, good day.
Contact Tower 118.05, Dynasty 156 Heavy.
JX 233, clear direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right.
Clear direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right, JX 233.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, cross Bicklow at 10,000 feet, then descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1002.
Cross Bicklow at 10,000 feet, then descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1002, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Kansai approach, Starwalker 820 Heavy, flight level 152, we have Foxtrot on board.
Jane Air 233, contact Kansai Tower 118.05, have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.05, Jane Air 233, bye-bye.
Starwalker 820 Heavy Kansai approach, QNH 1002, expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with a berry transition.
QNH 1002, expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition, Starwalker 820 Heavy.
Starwalker 820 Heavy, clear direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right.
Cleared direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right, Starwalker 820 Heavy. Kansai approach, China Eastern 5077, good day, 9,900 feet with the numbers.
China Eastern 5077 Kansai approach, QNH1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition.
QNH1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the berry transition, China Eastern 5077.
China Eastern 5077, cleared direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right.
Cleared direct berry, cross berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right, China Eastern 5077.
All aircraft be advised information Gulf now current, QNH1002. Walker 822 heavy, cross Nalto at or above 7,000 feet, then descend to 4,000 feet.
Cross Nalto at or above 7,000 feet, then descend to 4,000 feet, Starwalker 822 heavy.
Starwalker 820 heavy, contact Kansai Tower 118.05, good day.
Contact Tower 118.05, Starwalker 820 heavy.
822 Heavy, clear direct Berry, cross Berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right.
Cleared direct Berry, cross Berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
对，红星降落我请确实系统与安全带之线。Hello everyone, we are ready for landing. Please make sure that your signal is securely fastened. Thank you.
China Eastern 5077, contact Consai Tower 118.05.
Contact Tower 118.05, China Eastern 5077.
Consai approach, air pitch 704, good day 9,900 feet with information go.
Air pitch 704 Consai approach, QNH 1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the Berry transition.
QNH 1002 expect the ILS Zulu runway 06 right with the Berry transition, air pitch 704.
Consai approach, Finnair 67 Heavy, 7,200 feet, we have Golf on board.
Finnair 67 Heavy Consai approach, good day, QNH 1002 expect the ILS Yankee runway 06 right.
QNH 1002 expect the ILS Yankee runway 06 right, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Finnair 67 Heavy, reduce speed 230 knots.
Reduce speed 230 knots, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Finnair 67 Heavy, maintain 220 knots.
Maintain 220 knots, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Finnair 67 Heavy, cross Likpo at or above 4,000 feet, then descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1002, reduce speed 230 knots.
Cross Likpo at or above 4,000 feet, then descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1002, reduce speed 230 knots, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Finnair 67 Heavy, reduce speed 220 knots.
Reduce speed 220 knots, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach Starwalker 822 Heavy. Starwalker 822 Heavy, established on final approach.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, affirm. Finnair 67 Heavy, reduce speed 230 knots.
Reduce speed 230 knots, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Air pitch 704, clear direct Berry, cross Berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 06 right.
2,500.
Cleared direct Berry, cross Berry at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 06 right, air pitch 704.
Finnair 67 Heavy, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS Yankee runway 06 right.
Maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS Yankee runway 06 right, Finnair 67 Heavy.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, contact Consite Tower 118.05.
Contact Tower 118.05, Starwalker 822 Heavy. Consite Tower, Starwalker 822 Heavy, ILS Zulu runway 06 right.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, Consite Tower, wind 060 degrees, 11 knots, runway 06 right cleared to land.
Runway 06 right cleared to land, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
One thousand. 500. 100 above. 400. Minimum 300. 200. 190, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Air Peach 205, contact Consite Tower 118.2.
Over to Tower 118.2, air pitch 205.
Starwalker 822 Heavy, request taxi to the gate.
EasterJet 612, contact Kansai Tower 118.2. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.2 EasterJet 612.
现在开始，您可以使用行动电话的通讯功能。
Starwalker 822 Heavy. Request taxi to company gate.
感谢您搭乘星宇航空的班机，我们期待。
Starwalker 822 Heavy, taxi to stand 19er via Bravo 5, Yankee, Juliet 3, Sierra 1, Juliet 4, Lima, Echo 4, Romeo.
Taxi to stand 19er via Bravo 5, Yankee, Juliet 3, Sierra 1, Juliet 4, Lima, Echo 4, Romeo, Starwalker 822 Heavy.
Courier 724 Heavy, 8 Victor 1 request pushback.
Korean Air 724 Heavy, Kansai ground, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest, Courier 724 Heavy.
Airspring 6160, contact Kansai Tower 118.2. Good day.
Contact Tower 118.2, Airspring 6160.
Courier 724 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Korean Air 724 Heavy, taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Romeo, Sierra 1, Juliet 4, Yankee, Bravo 14, Yankee, Bravo 14.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Romeo Sierra 1 Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Bravo 14 Courier 724 Heavy.
Beach 121 at ramp 902, request pushback and engine start.
Air Peach 121, Kansai ground, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved. Face southwest, Air Peach 121.
Korean Air 724 Heavy, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Korean Air 724 Heavy.
Dynasty 5142 Heavy at ramp 110, request pushback and engine start.
Dynasty 5142 Heavy, Kansai ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest, Dynasty 5142 Heavy.
Korean Air 724 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Korean Air 724 Heavy. Air Peach 121, ready to taxi to the active.
Air Peach 121, taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Tango, Sierra 6, 6 Sierra, Sierra 6, Juliet 4, Yankee, Bravo 14, Yankee, Bravo 14.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Tango Sierra 6, 6 Sierra Sierra 6, Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Bravo 14, Air Beach 121.
Dynasty 5142 Heavy, taxi for departure.
Dynasty 5142 Heavy, taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Bravo 14.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Bravo 14, Dynasty 5142 Heavy.